Welcome everyone to this awards announcement for the Digital Champions for Small Business Initiative. This collaborative initiative was really born from the COVID-19 pandemic. During the crisis, our lives moved online as physical distancing and sanitary restrictions prevented our usual interpersonal actions. And what we saw was those businesses that were able to pivot a digital format were those that were most likely to survive this devastating event. This really underscores the importance of the digital economy to our lives today and the need to make digitalization accessible to businesses of all sizes in every region of the world. With this in mind, the MISME Informal Working Group, in partnership with the International Trade Center and the International Chamber of Commerce, and with the sponsorship of Google and Zoom, launched the Digital Champions for Small Business Initiative on MISME Day 2021, inviting chambers of commerce, industry associations, and non-governmental organizations to participate. We were very excited by the interest we received in this call for proposals and by the diversity of applicants and initiatives. More than 100 applications were received from all corners all over the world, which made for a challenging but inspirational selection process. Before going forward with the distribution of the awards, let me invite my fellow digital champions for small business partners to say a few words, starting with WTO Director General. Madam, you have the floor.
Well, thank you very much, Ambassador Cancela, and thank you for your good work on this and your enthusiasm. Everyone, welcome to this award announcement for the Digital Champions for Small Business Initiative. I spoke to some of you earlier. I'm very excited to be here with you and excited that the WTO is partnering with other organizations and trying to do this. The growth of the digital economy has taken a quantum leap during the pandemic. UNCTAD shows that during 2020, the share of online sales grew to 19% of total retail sales, with significant increases in many countries. The digital economy is also a vehicle for social inclusion, particularly for women entrepreneurs and the smaller businesses they typically lead. But the persistent gender digital divide remains a problem. Going online has allowed many MSMEs to survive during the COVID-19 pandemic. Those that did best were digitally prepared and had strategies for making their product offerings digitally accessible or deliverable by post. But many MISMEs, as we call them, could not make the transition, whether for want of infrastructure or because they lacked the necessary understanding of e-commerce. Whatever the reasons, we need to do more to make the digital economy accessible for all businesses of all sizes. And that is exactly what this Digital Champions for Small Business Initiative is about. The proposals we received from associations, chambers of commerce, and other MISME support organizations were phenomenal, ranging from digital tools training to applications designed to help MISMEs connect to potential international buyers. We could only select a few awardees, unfortunately, to be announced in a few minutes. But all of the proposals are worthy of attention, and I would encourage all of you to continue your efforts to help small businesses go digital. I want to thank the WTO MISMEs Group and its partners and sponsors of this initiative, ITC, the ICC, Google, and Zoom. Before closing, I would encourage all MISMEs and their partners to make full use of existing tools from the WTO and its partners to help you go digital. In this regard, I welcome the launch earlier today of the Trade for MISMEs platform, which was developed by the WTO MISMEs Group to help MISMEs navigate the complex process of trading internationally. A series of short guides provide simplified information on what companies need to know before exporting or importing goods or services. It links to relevant digital tools, online courses, and other resources developed by the ICC, proudly by the ITC and Google. I'm so happy we're partnering with these wonderful organizations. So do have a look. I look forward to the rest of today's event and hope we can build on this momentum to help more micro, medium, and small enterprises go online to go global. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director General, for your insightful words and for the support you have always given to us, and especially to the micro, small, and medium enterprises. Thank you very much. I would like now to apologize because we have had some technical problems at the beginning of our connections, but we have finally managed to solve them. And I see that Jan is with us now. So welcome, John Dunton.
Hi, John.
Well, I mean, I had to get on so that I could see my dear friends, and a big shout out to you, Dr. Ngozi and Ambassador. Once again, we are together. Friends, we are delighted to participate in this discussion. I have to tell you a secret. When Dr. Ngozi was considering her candidature for Director General of the WTO, I had the privilege of meeting with her, and I remember asking her about her interest in and support for. And before I even finished, she said, MISMEs, SMEs, that's what I want to talk to you about. So there is no doubt from my experience of Dr. Ngozi that she is a leader when it comes to the opportunities that needs to be created for MISMEs, SMEs. But as I said in an earlier comment, when I speak about MISMEs, SMEs, I'm talking about a trader who's trying to get a business up in Colombia to actually export a couple of kilos of coffee. I'm talking about a woman who's trying to get a business up in Nigeria as she crosses a river, bringing with her the goods that she's created that day to sell. These are small, medium enterprises. They're not acronyms, they're real people, which is why it's a great joy for us at the ICC, the institutional voice of the real economy. A body which actually is constituted now by more than 2/3 of its constituents in emerging and developing economies. So when we speak because we care about those who actually comprise us, and many millions and millions and millions are actually the Joes, the Peters, the Ngozis of the future who are actually trying to build their businesses and basically just create a livelihood for themselves and their families. But what we want to do is make it easier for them, which is why we're committed to processes and projects like today. The idea that we celebrate winners, we celebrate entities that support small, medium enterprises and the livelihoods of others is so important to us. And as I said before, a critical element is working with ITC. Love the work that Pamela's doing. Love the work that's happening, Ambassador, with your team at the WTO and also with the Secretariat. But more importantly, we love small businesses. We love that you get up every day and you try to make a living. We love to actually try to find tools to help you do it easier. And we also want to find tools to help you export, because we know that expanding your market access is key. And we also know giving you the capability in digital is absolutely essential for the 21st century. So we are delighted to be able to participate today, and solidarity to everyone on the call and solidarity to the winners. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jan. And let me now turn to ITC Executive Director. So Pamela, the floor is yours now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very proud to be joining you all today to announce the winners of the Digital Champions Initiative. I think we should be championing organizations who support small businesses going digital every single day, especially when looking at the economic effects of the COVID-19 crisis. Digitalization has become a key element for survival for many small businesses around the world. Not only that, I strongly believe that by bringing more small businesses into the digital economy, we help them grow, trade, and become resilient. We at the International Trade Center are committed to leveraging technology to narrow the digital divide and promote digital access. This access to digital technologies and capabilities is particularly critical for developing countries and their micro and small enterprises. It has become our mission to seize the digital momentum of the pandemic and the exponential use of e-commerce platforms and artificial intelligence means we are incorporating digital elements in all our projects. I can only commend the winners today for their tremendous efforts in enabling small businesses to be present in the digital sphere. The International Trade Center is very happy to be part of such a great initiative and to be supporting the winners as much as we can to find success with their innovative ideas and projects. Now, let me not keep you any longer, as I'm sure we're all excited to hear who won. Thank you, Ambassador Cancela.
Thank you very much, Pamela, and thank you very much once again to the three of you for making this possible. Thank you for your three institutions. Let me now turn to our sponsors. Google has kindly supported this initiative and sponsored relevant prizes. Eunice Huang, head of APEC trade policy at Google, will share with some thoughts with us. So Eunice, please, floor is yours.
Thank you so much. And as you can probably tell from my voice and my face, I'm not Eunice. Eunice is en route back from Geneva to Singapore. So I am standing in for her, but we're delighted as Google to be part of this terrific award and process. And look, Director General Ngozi and Ambassador Yu have already spoken so eloquently about the power and importance of digital tools to trade. Digital tools really have revolutionized trade in important ways over the past few years, but at the same time, as the Director General said, we have to be very clear-eyed that it's not revolutionizing trade for all. We have a lot more work to do. And I think there are at least two key pieces to this, both of which the MISME working group has been focused on, as has the ITC and the ICC. The first is access to information and knowledge about the tools. And as the Director General mentioned, a terrific platform was announced earlier this morning by the MISME working group and the Mexican and Uruguayan delegations and the ITC that will help in access to information about navigating global trade rules and foreign markets for MISMEs. But a second piece has to do with skills and training and ensuring that small businesses of all types and all geographies have the know-how to take advantage of these new digital tools that are opening up trade in new ways. And 3 years ago at MC 11, at the beginning of this initiative, the organizers here had selected awardees among individual small businesses. I believe it was a business from Nigeria, from California, and from the UK, who all were awarded and given training to help scale up. And I think it's a terrific evolution that this year at this gathering, the group is looking at this issue in a way more systemically and honoring organizations who themselves are working with a broad group of SMBs, so really scaling up the effort. So we're honored to partner in this terrific initiative and congratulate the organizers on a great effort, and look forward to hearing the winners announced. Thank you so much.
Thank you for these thoughts from Google. And as a strong supporter of MISME through online tools and information, we have been fortunate to have Google's support. Last, but certainly not least, let me invite Jos Kalmer, Head of Public Policy at Zoom, to intervene. Zoom's support for this initiative has been critical. This tool, which we are using today for our event, has been an important means for businesses and individuals to stay connected, especially as COVID upended our normal work. With that, please, Josh, the floor is yours.
Great, Ambassador Cancela, it's great to see you. Thank you so much. Director General Ngozi, I know she's departed, but it's wonderful to have her here, and just want to thank John and Pamela as well. And it's actually wonderful to see David, who is both a good friend and a former colleague in a way that's actually very relevant to what we're talking about today. I echo everything that David said. We're both representatives, of course, of technology companies. We're also both former trade negotiators. And so we and our companies understand implicitly how important trade is to small business and small businesses to trade. And so it is just a privilege to be able to support the Digital Champions Initiative. Trade and the intersection of it with MISMEs contributes to so many things that we should all support, not just economic development, not just growth, but other things like sustainability and the opportunity to bring women and girls more into the fabric of society and the economy. And so it's just an honor to be here with all of you, to watch this journey. Congratulations to the winners. So many organizations have done such a tremendous job, and we're just delighted to be here. So back over to you, Ambassador Cancela. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, Josh, for your comments. And thank you also to all of our collaborators and sponsors. Well, now we are, for the moment, we have all been waiting for. Out of the more than 100 applications we received from around the world, I'm happy to announce that our 4 winning submissions. In no particular order, well, I would like to announce the Economic Chamber of North Macedonia as a winner for the Digital Champions for Small Business Initiative. The Economic Chamber of North Macedonia is a business and professional association that provides support and services to the business community and its member companies. It is about to celebrate its 100th anniversary and has worked to digitalize business processes and issue certified legally binding e-documents. This project was selected because it clearly supports trade facilitation by making documents digitally available. The Economic Chamber of North Macedonia is also looking to scale up the project to be used throughout the region, and the potential reach for businesses was another reason behind the selection. Trade facilitation and document digitalization are both important considerations by the MISME group, and to see a project like this in action was an important consideration in our thought process. The Digital Champions team will award the Economic Chamber of North Macedonia with an outreach and visibility of this new tool on the ICC, ITC, and WTO MISME Group's platforms, as well as an individual award from Zoom. Congratulations to everyone involved in this project. Dr. Szczerbowska, thank you for being here, and please, the floor is yours.
I'm Elena Milevska-Szczerbowska, Vice President of the Economic Chamber of North Macedonia. On behalf of the Economic Chamber of North Macedonia, I wish to express gratitude to the World Trade Organization, International Chamber of Commerce, and International Trade Center, which recognized our project as a practical and modern digital solution for issuing international trade e-documents. With this project, we are practically helping businesses to go digital and assist them in coping with the difficulties imposed by COVID-19. The second aim is to spread the usability and usefulness of this project, offering this digital solution developed by our partner Nexens to other chambers in the Western Balkan region and wider, in order to boost regional economic cooperation, enhance international cooperation and trade, and facilitate coping with COVID-19 economic consequences. From the beginning until October this year, 646 e-certificates of origin have been issued, and they have been accepted in EU member states, Western Balkan countries, Maghreb, Eurasian Economic Union member states, United Kingdom, USA, Canada, Ukraine, and Vietnam. Considering that next year we celebrate 100th anniversary of the Chamber, this award is very important for us because it affirms that the commitment to our members, even though we are an old and traditional organization, tries us to always keep up with the latest achievements in the business world, such as the processes of digitalization. It is a really great honor to be one of the award winners of the Digital Championship Initiative. Greetings from Skopje.
Well, I would like now to announce our next winner, the Lima Chamber of Commerce. The Lima Chamber of Commerce has been in operation for 133 years and has more than 50 all sectors. National cooperation and public-private partnerships, the Lima Chamber of Commerce looks to support the sustainable development of businesses of all sizes. The Lima Chamber of Commerce proposal details an internal process to help SMEs digitalize through access to training and a technology platform to enable interactions with current and potential clients, among other things. The project has clear aims and a broad impact on their 12,000 members, including a business showcase platform, a digital magazine titled La Cámara, with a large subscriber base, provision of a networking platform that nearly half of members participate in, and training and guidance for implementation of business websites. All of this is especially urgent as we go through the COVID-19 pandemic, and it was considered in their selection. The Lima Chamber of Commerce will be awarded with publicity for their project through the various channels of the sponsors, relevant trainings, or a workshop for members provided by the ITC, Google, and WTO, as well as an individual award from Zoom. Congratulations to everyone on this project. So, Ms. Mónica Chávez, please, you have the floor now.
Thank you very much. Well, on behalf of our president, Mr. Anders, our CEO, Mr. Rosas, and all the team in the Lima Chamber of Commerce, we would like to thank you, thank the organizers, the International Chamber of Commerce, the International Trade Center, and the World Trade Organization, as well as the sponsors, Google and Zoom, for giving us this great opportunity to show and to reach with our proposal to all the chambers around the world. This has been a proposal that we consider it's been very helpful for all our SMEs. It's been very useful in this pandemic time when they needed the most to have these tools, these digital tools, to be able to survive in this pandemic. So we have developed a technological culture in our organization that has helped us a lot to increase the loyalty and to keep the rate of new members in our chamber, but most of all to support the business and the entrepreneurs in our community, in our business community. So thank you again for giving us this great opportunity. We are very happy, and we are sure that with the help of Google and Zoom, we are going to be able to integrate all the tools and the platforms that we have developed to enhance the utility of these tools to our members.
Well, thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you
now
very much.
for our third winner, TAITRA. TAITRA is a non-profit trade promoting organization sponsored by the government and industry organizations. TAITRA assists enterprises to expand their global reach. TAITRA's digital trade platform for facilitating the MISMIS Start ecosystem was identified as a unique project to increase MISMI digital capacity, especially for e-commerce platforms. This includes training on virtual showrooms, online goods display, and content organization. TAITRA will also establish an online digital trade academy for users. Not only was this project unique and innovative, its potential for large outreach was another factor in consideration. Online presentation and display are important skills to attract customers, especially overseas, and the value is even more important in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. TITRA will be awarded publicity for their project through the various channels of the sponsors, relevant training or a workshop for members provided by the ITC, WTO, as well as an individual award from Zoom. TITRA, congratulations on your proposal. So you are welcome to take the floor.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leonor, President and the CEO of Taiwan External Trade Development Council, TITRA. On behalf of my team, thank you for this great honor. Here at TITRA, we are a trade promoting organization. We found that e-commerce has become a must for every company, especially during the pandemic. In the fast-moving digital economy, we've made it our mission to boost the digital capability of everyone we serve. With our platform, small business and startups can connect and explore the digital economy together. The possibilities are endless. There are so many excellent small companies in Taiwan and every WTO nation. They are at the forefront of new ideas and innovation, and they are our best hope at building a better future. It's our mission to empower them so they can be seen and heard by the world. My team is here with me. Hi.
Hi.
This is a very special day for us. Again, thank you to the hosts, sponsors, and all the participants of this meaningful competition. We look forward to assisting more companies to achieve win-win in our digital future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And congratulations once again for your very innovative and well-conceived proposal. Congrats. Well, last but not least, I would like to announce our fourth winner, that is Tofara Online. Tofara Online is a digital marketing and innovation consulting trust based in Zimbabwe. Tofara Online's main objective is to empower women and young people to embrace digital marketing and emerging technologies for businesses and career growth. Tofara Online's proposal is for tech-driven entrepreneur training and workshops to guide businesses on the key elements of building an effective digital market campaign. The workshops will cover 8 clearly defined marketing topics for registrants in a 3-week training period, including one in-person training for qualifying participants. Again, as businesses move online and need their presence recognized in the virtual space, Tofara Online's CLEAR project will, with well-defined goals for participants to understand digital marketing, stood out to the digital champions for the small business team. Tofara Online will be awarded with publicity for their project through the various channels of the sponsors, relevant trainings, or a workshop for members provided by the ITC, Google, and WTO, as well as an individual award from Zoom. Tofara, congratulations, and please, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited and humbled. I'm here in Zimbabwe, and this is just a huge platform for us. And you know, the history of my background, where I grew up without access to information, access to computers, and now I'm here advocating for small businesses to adopt digital marketing and emerging technologies for business growth. With Loveness in there. Loveness is a woman who is also geared to change the narrative of an African woman. We have so much talent in Africa. We have so much probably the lack of opportunities to learn on the digital technologies. So our project definitely is going to equip Zimbabwean women and women across Africa to adopt digital marketing for business growth. I'll be the International Trade Center, the World Trade Organization, ICC, and our sponsors, Google and so. This is an opportunity that not in our community only, but across the continent of Africa. I'm really humbled and thank you so much once again.
Well, thank you and congratulations once again to Farah. Congratulations to all of you again, and thank you to all participants in this initiative. It was truly inspiring to read all the proposals and to see what groups are considering to help Ms. to go digital in trade. Thank you also to the sponsors who supported this initiative and carried it forward. It has been a team effort, of course. Let me close here and thank everyone who is with us today. I wish you all a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you very much.